Hello class, I am today with you with a new chapter of English grammar, and the chapter name is simple past tense and present perfect tense. Students, I hope that you are paying attention on your study, because it's very compulsory to focus properly to get better result, and self study is the best study. So you have to study the things which are taught by the teachers. Understand? So this is the chapter name, simple past tense and perfect tense. Students, you know that simple past tense is used to denote past action, the action which has happened in the past, and present perfect tense indicates the action which has completed in present. Understand? So first look at the examples, how to use the pronouns. We have to know it clearly. Understand? In simple past tense, in positive sentence, we use main verb second form. I played cricket. So the verb played you are getting here, second form of the verb, it will be used in simple past and in the positive sentence. And in negative and in interrogative, you will use main verb first form. Always keep in the mind. She didn't learn her English poem. In this sentence you are getting did not and main verb first form. Understand? So you will use main verb first form in negative sentence, and you will also use did and not. Understand? Afterward we are coming in interrogative sentence. Suppose that did you play cricket? In this sentence you are getting the main verb is in first form. Understand? So we will use main verb first form in negative and interrogative. You can also include why did you play cricket, WH word sentence. You have known that interrogative sentences are of two types. One is yes no type and second is WH words. Understand? And students, you have to remember that with all pronouns, he, she, it, I, we, you, they, we will use main verb second form in positive sentence. Understand? And in negative you will also use did with all the pronouns. Afterward we are coming present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used to denote the action which has completed in present, and we can feel the effect of the action. Understand? I, we, you, they. And with plural noun we will use have. Suppose that I, we, you, they. So here you are getting what? With these pronouns I, we, you, they, we use main verb, we use have, and we are also using main verb third form. So students, you have to keep in your mind that you will also use main verb third form in present perfect tense. Understand? Suppose that afterward we are coming he, she, it. He, see, it. It has played. She has played. So you are getting main verb third form and has. So students, you will use main verb third form with has, and for these pronouns he, she, it and singular noun we will use has with main verb third form. Understand? In simple past tense we can use the word which will indicate about the past action, otherwise it will be understood by yourself. Understand? Suppose that I have included Ram phoned me yesterday. The word yesterday is denoting here the past action that happened yesterday, that completed, that happened in the past. Understand? Afterward we are coming present perfect tense. Students, you know that present perfect tense is used to denote the action which has completed in present, and we can feel the effect of the action in the present. Suppose that the present perfect tense, the present result of past action. Suppose that something happened, something has been completed, and we can feel the effect of the action. Suppose that, look at the example. She has cleaned the house. In this example you are getting she has cleaned the house. It means that the house has cleaned. And what is the present result of past action? Means that she has cleaned. It means that she has cleaned in past, but in present the result is that the room is clean now. Understand? Afterward we use Present perfect tense, something that happened only a short time ago. Short time ago. Something that is happened short time ago by including the word just. She has just come out. By using the word just, we get that she has come out just. Understand? Afterward, we use present perfect tense, an action that happened during a period of time that is not yet finished. Something that happened in the past and yet now the action is not finished. Suppose that, and by including the words with today, this week, this month, by using these terms, we can denote the action which is not finished yet, and the action that happened during a period of time and that is not finished. Suppose that my father has arrived today. My father has arrived today. Understand? So I hope that you are getting the things clearly. Afterward, we use present perfect tense, something that began in the past and continued up to the present, by using two words since and for. Understand? Suppose that I am writing here Mohan has lived in Delhi since 1999. By using the word since, we denote that the action, something that began in the past and has continued up to the present, means that Mohan has lived in Delhi since 1999 and now at the time he is living in Delhi. Understand? So it relates past action to present. Understand? It relates past action to present. We can also use the word for period of time. Suppose that I can write the sentence Mohan has lived in Delhi for 4 years, 5 years. Understand? For last year we can also use. Afterward, we can use already, before, never, ever, yet. For that action which are started in the past or up to in the present now, we can fill the action. Suppose that which is not clear, which is unclear. Suppose that I have already finished my work. I have already finished my work. My work has been completed. My work has completed, already completed. But when completed, in present or past, I don't know. means that it is not clear. Sorry, it is not clear. Understand? I have already finished my work. Suppose that have you ever gone to Delhi? Have you ever gone? क्या तुम कभी दिल्ली गए हो? Here we are getting, by using the word ever, we are relating the past and we are also relating present. We are talking up to now to the present and we are talking to the past. Have you gone Delhi in the past or in present? By using this word. So you can use these words already, before, never, ever, yet. So I am repeating once again. Simple past tense will be used for action, past action. Suppose that he played cricket, means that the action completed in past. It is not necessary to include every time the word which denotes about past action. Suppose that he played cricket, we can also use here yesterday for your understanding. So in this way, and in negative sentence and in interrogative sentence, we use did and main verb first form in past tense, simple past tense, and present perfect tense, which indicates about present action and the action which has completed. जो एक्शन प्रेजेंट में कंप्लीट हो चुका हो उसके बारे में हम प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में बात करते हैं. परफेक्ट मीन्स कंप्लीट, द एक्शन हैज बीन कंप्लीटेड. एंड वी यूज मेन वर्ब थर्ड फॉर्म I, we, you, they, and with plural noun we use have, and with singular noun and the pronouns he, she, it we use has, and we use main verb third form in in present perfect tense. So I hope that you all have understood these terms, these things clearly. Thanks for watching the video. Students, sorry for rectification. Never use the present perfect with past time expressions like an hour ago, at 8:30, yesterday, last week, last month, in 2003, etc. The simple past, not the present perfect, should be used with expressions which say when something happened. We have seen him a few minutes ago. In this sentence, we are using a few minutes ago. This term, a few minutes ago, denotes that the action happened in the past. So we must not use present perfect tense with past time expressions. Second example, I have bought this CD yesterday. Here we are getting the word yesterday, which denotes past action, and the sentence is incorrect. I have bought. We should use I bought this CD yesterday. With past time expressions, we use past tense, simple past tense, not present perfect tense. So thanks, and I hope that all things had been cleared and completed. Thank you.